It was the Wolverines setting the pace going into week 3 of the Supersport wheelchair basketball series, and certainly there must be a lot of nervous coaches around. Coaches who've already played them and coaches who still have to play them are wondering just what it is that they can do. Every department of the game being dictated by this very powerful side that we must remember has been the result of an amalgamation between two powerhouses in their former years, the Pumas and the Blade Runners. Featured games in this particular show include the Lions against the Suns and the Wolverines against the Spears. Last time out, the Diesel Electric Services Eagles had a disastrous weekend, failing to win either of their matches. And the Suns, who impressed us in our last highlight show, were 2 wins out of 2, surprising the Eagles with a nail-biting win on the Sunday. After week 2, these are the log standings. Well, the Eagles, after that disastrous start, still holding on to 3rd position, but simply just the Wolverines and the Lions both have a game in hand, and the Wolverines absolutely maximizing on every situation, and 9 points there. The log being brought up right at the rear by the Mongoose. Before we get into our featured matches, let's have a quick look at the Eagles up against the Mongoose. The Eagles with an opportunity to right the ship after a real troublesome weekend in the previous outing. Well, the Mongoose certainly came out fighting, but the Diesel Electrical Services Eagles just wouldn't let them have any movement in this game. They had to make a comeback, and certainly a convincing win, 69-36. Monometsi playing particularly well for the Mongoose, and Freddie Ganyapfu doing the business for the Eagles. Our first featured game brings you the Suns against the Lions. Let's go to Kevin Smith, my co-commentator, who will bring you the team sheets, and then we'll pick up the action in the first.
The lineup for the Lions today: look out for Vitboy at number 5 and Moholi, the rookie, at number 6, and then also Moletti, Dumond and Mbele, all strong players for the Lions, coached today by Lydia Dumond. The Suns personnel for today: Mzeleni, always a strong player for them, and Ayabonga Jim helping him as well as Wana and Chonko, number 14 and 15. And the coach today is Mr. Kamba.
The third round is underway here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. And it's the Lions up against the Suns. The Lions in the light blue, playing left to right on your screen. And the Suns obviously in the darker blue with the reddy orange panels on the side, and they're playing right to left. Very early basket for the Lions. With me as always, Kevin Smith. Kevin, your thoughts on this game? Possibly on paper one-way traffic for the Lions, but strange things happen in this strange old game.
Yeah, certainly is, Andy. Cecil Dumond picking up the first basket for the Lions, and I think they will be too strong for the Suns at the end of the day. And a lot of attempts being made there by the Lions. Eventually they pick up a second basket. That was courtesy of Mbele. And the Lions are approaching with a man-to-man defense, putting a lot of pressure. But this is what always happens with a man-to-man defense. You get a fast break normally.
Yeah, and when it leaks at the back, normally it's an open basket opportunity. That was the case, but not capitalized.
Sepoyo the man to take them.
Well, no problem for the Suns on that first free shot. Sepoyo taking 1 from 1. It's a really good start. Be happy about that. Couple of baskets going up in the first few minutes of this clash here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. And the Lions making it very clear as to their intention.
Yeah, the Suns just hashing a real, just straightforward layup, trying to do a fancy hook, but not coming off.
Well, that's a question, Kevin. Was it necessary to try and hook it off your lap, or just take it nice and easy off the back of the glass, and that's the way to take a layup.
Easy pick up there by the Lions, by Cecil Dumont.
And very open basket. Dumont will just make hay there. Absolutely. 2 points, easy as you like, from Cecil Dumont. Strong defense from the Lions. Another very, very good steal. Ball intercepted. And big opportunities on the right, but hand up and hand got in the way. Just delayed the shot for a while, but here it is. The Lions, another 2 points off the back of the glass. Given the Lions are playing very controlled basketball at the moment, and what's absolutely key is their shots are counting. They're taking them off the backboard, and nothing too flashy, but every time 2 points.
Yeah, certainly, Andy, and that man Mbele who just scored that basket, he's very cool customer.
Well, finally something does drop for the Suns. Another good hand in the way, giving the Suns an opportunity. 2 quick baskets in from the Suns.
Yeah, and also by Mzaleni.
Possession still held though by the Suns. Lots of attention being given to the shooter. Lions come away with it. Just on 2 minutes left in this first quarter here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre. Dominated in the early stages by the Lions. What a wonderful basket that was. Coach Dumont, she's very happy with that. Had the height, and it was Shane Williams. So one would suggest a fairly good shooting average at the moment from the Lions. They're being held back a bit, but Dumont just pushing the boundaries on the shooting average, and what a wonderful basket that was, straight down. Didn't even need the glass. The second quarter is underway here at the Vodacom Mandeville Indoor Centre, and without any doubt, the happier of the two coaches will be Lydia Dumont, she of the Lions. And interesting, Kevin, also heard that Lydia Dumont has been promoted to national coach.
And that's the lady in question now.
The Sasol national side, a very successful tour to Dubai under her guidance. Her first outing as the national coach, and congratulations, hardworking. Doesn't have a huge amount to say, but when she speaks, you listen. And that's clear if you just look at the performance of the Lions, and as I've already suggested, it's a very calm, collected team. No panic. And here's a cross-court opportunity for the Suns. They really had to take that, and that's certainly excellent play. Well, a couple of baskets now from the Suns will get them right back into this game. The Lions have gone off the boil just for the moment.
An excellent basket there from the Suns, Mzaleni again.
Good reply from the Lions. Samange Mbele doing well there, just to pivot, turn his chair, use the glass, and take back the basket that had just been scored. But look at that for a reply from the Suns. They're making it very clear that they've come to play basketball, and they are in this game. We're seeing a better defense now from the Suns, Kevin. They're starting to hold the Lions.
Yeah, they certainly, Coach Kamba has had words with them, and I think things are coming right. But there will be 2 free shots here for Samanga Mbele.
Yeah, maybe the defense just a bit robust on that occasion, but at least it stopped the consistency that was being given to the opposition, and their opportunities to shoot have been cut down considerably. Takes the second. Excellent pass.
Yeah, easy overlap there for the Lions. That should have been 2 points and was.
Williams straight through the top of the key, no problem, just flicks it off to Cecil Dumont, and that's always going to be 2 points.
Yeah, good solid defense from the Lions as well, and intercepted by Shane Williams, and gets Mbele away.
Easy fast break for Mbele. In fact, there was nothing fast about it. He was just completely isolated. Suns come away.
But slack defense there from the Lions.
That basket's going to count, and a free shot to come.
Yeah, it certainly is, but very slack defense there from the Lions. Again, the Lions, the Suns not having anybody in the defensive position.
Yeah,
on the free throw.
Wonders why. Perhaps just 2 of your players, because there could be a golden opportunity. Take it straight off the rebound. One of the Lions players are down.
So looking at the Lions, shooting average was dropped quite dramatically. It's around 45%, was about 52% earlier on, and 36% for the Metro Suns. That's not good on either side. Turnovers a big problem for the Metro Suns at 14.
Final quarter gets underway, and it is the Lions who lead 57-27 over the Suns. So all that really remains to be seen is, can the Lions accumulate those points? Can they get the 80 that the coach requires? She wants 20 per quarter. They'll certainly get their bonus point. There's very, very little doubt about that. 2 points taken very quickly by Shane Williams. It's not been all about the Lions, and as we've alluded to, the Lions at times solid basketball, but hardly dazzling. That's dazzling. Wow. And Kevin, this is the kind of game where you can experiment and get some of your three-point exponents to have a crack from the top. If it's an open opportunity, why not?
Yes, certainly. That's where you sort of start practicing that lot. And Shane Williams just committing that foul. So it'll be 2 free shots.
And he takes the first. Just bounced off the front of the hoop. Oh, very flat.
Yeah, I think there might have been a plan behind that, but it looks like it's backfired.
Another 2 points go the way of the Lions. Talking three-pointers, I'll always remember having the privilege of being with the Sasol side in Morocco. And South Africa were being well and truly beaten by the hosts, Morocco. Very intimidating circumstances. And Nick Taylor, former national player, now playing in Australia. Nick Taylor reined in 8 3-pointers from 11 attempts. South Africa won the game. It was absolutely mind-blowing basketball. Well, here's an opportunity. Great little pass through to the center. Now that was a fantastic basket taken. The rookie just flicking it into the most experienced, well, one of the most experienced players. Reply from the Suns. Of course, we're talking about the big marker outside the key. Anything outside there that drops, you get 3. Dumont. Great pass. Off the glass, no problems.
Yeah, what you weren't seeing on camera there was that Bailey had actually been holding one of the Suns players. In the meantime, the Lions have intercepted.
So the Lions just pushing the ball around at random. Maybe one of the problems that the Suns have got, Kevin, at that point in time, they're just very static, almost watching. Lions taking possession yet again. Excellent basket.
Yeah, great rebound there from Cecil Dumont.
And when you're moving, it's so much easier to pounce than it is from a static position. And look at the defense from the Lions, just pushing back, but well taken basket from the Suns.
Yeah, Mzaleni, the man again. One of their key players, or their top key player, I think.
7 from 17. Fabulous player, Mzaleni. Oh, well, there you go. Take those 3. Take the 3. And Mbele, in fact, number 15, you saw the jubilation on the side there for his teammate, has been made your MVP, most valuable player. He's the Supersport man of the match. And there he sits. What a contribution, Kevin. Every department of the game today, he was just superior.
Yeah, most certainly, and he scored 12 two-pointers for his team. Took 10 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. He only had 3 personal fouls and took 3 steals as well. So well deserved. So the Suns on attack had a bit of an overlap there, and they made the most of it. That was Anande Chonko. As we're going into the dying seconds of the game. But the Lions just banging them in, and that's Bongakosi Witboy for the Lions. So good pressure from the Lions on the Suns. And the Lions taking the ball away from the Suns again. And an overlap here for the Lions should result in 2 points. And does, courtesy of Shane Williams. So at the end of the game, the all-important statistics, looking at the Lions, they picked up their shooting average much better, 55%, and the Suns still stayed around at the mid-30s. And again, the big issue for the Suns was the turnovers, and you see the steals there for the Lions as well, all converted into points. We see the Lions sitting at the top of the log at the moment, but the Wolverines at number 2, they've still got a game in hand, and the Eagles have played quite a few games. They're sitting at 9 points, and the Suns, Mongoose and Spears bringing up the rear.
Samanga, congratulations on a fantastic performance today all round. I mean, it was just one of those games where everything seemed to go right for you.
Thanks, Andy. It was a good game indeed.
Tell us a little bit about the support play of The likes of Cecil Drummond today, Shane Williams. Must be really exciting to be able to play with those guys. They're in the right position, right time, feeding you the ball, allowing you the freedom that you need.
Yeah, it's right, because now we play together in national team, so we know each other very well. So it's easy. It's easy.
The one thing that we're noticing is that the shooting averages are getting a lot better than they've perhaps been in the past.
Yes.
There's a lot of work being done in that department.
Yes, because now I'm not shooting alone. The other guys that are shooting, I'm shooting. So everything is coming all right.
And of course, the other thing is the body language. You look like you really enjoyed your basketball today.
Yes, indeed.
Well, with a smile like that, no wonder you're the man of the match. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Some goodies from Supersport. Enjoy them. And we look forward to watching those kind of performances for the rest of the season.
Thanks, Andy.